Good morning, Damascus Christian School, and welcome to your 33rd episode of The Eagle's Nest. I'd like to take a moment with you to share from a sermon I heard just this Sunday in our church. In Peter, it says, like newborn babies crave pure spiritual milk, so that by it you may grow up in your salvation, now that you have tasted the Lord is good. So a few questions I want to ask in reference to this verse here. It equates a desire and a hunger for God, for His Word, like a newborn baby craves milk. Maybe an easier analogy for you as teens would be how you may crave hot spicy Cheetos or McDonald's or some other kind of fast food. But there should be a deep desire in us as Christians to crave to spend time with the Lord, to read His Word, to be in prayer. If we don't have that craving, we have to ask ourselves, are we truly, really Christians? Have we truly, really experienced Christ? If we have, and we do have this craving, by fulfilling it through reading Scripture and praying and being around God's people, we will grow in our walk as believers. If we don't, because we crave the things of this world more, we crave entertainment, social media, video games, other things that detract our attention away from the Lord, then we will not grow. And if you do not grow spiritually, we will die. So I want you to ask the question, do you crave to spend time with the Lord and to get to know Him better? And if you don't, seek God and ask Him to give you that desire in your heart. Ask Him to give you desire to want to know Him more. I pray that these words do challenge you, as I know they challenged me as I thought about where my life is at, and sometimes where I've been in the valleys, and it's been hard for me to want to open up my Bible. But I challenge you guys, get in the Word, be in prayer, and be disciplined in those times where you may not crave the Lord as much. Students, remember at lunch, you are more than welcome to be out in the courtyard eating and take advantage of the weather. Please make sure, though, that once you are finished, you please put all of your debris in the trash can. We found several wrappers and other trash food laying about in the courtyard. If you want to continue to use the courtyard as a place to eat, it must be cleaned up. Students, it is also important to remember that we have a lot of visitors coming through our school looking at the possibility of enrolling their kids next year. So please make sure that the volume in the hallways and the activity of the hallways is down to a minimum and is academically related, and that we are also not outside playing ball or lounging in the sun. We want to make sure that we leave a good impression about what our ministry and our school is about here. Students who do get Chromebooks on occasion from the teacher's workroom, we would like you to not do that anymore, and instead we prefer your teachers to get the Chromebooks for you. Unfortunately, too many of the Chromebooks are being damaged, or their cords are, or they're not being properly put away after use. Students, please remember to use the bathroom quickly. Several of you are still using the restroom after passing period is ended. Make sure that you are quickly using the restroom, washing your hands, and getting to class on time. It is not a time for you to be playing on your phone, checking your cell phone messages, or playing games. If you are caught on your cell phone in the bathroom or having it out, it will be taken from you and taken to the office. Do not have it out at all. Students, with the increased awareness of school violence and violence towards other students or towards staff, we have now been introduced by Clackamas County Sheriff's Department to a threat assessment protocol. So if a student, even in joking, makes a threat against another student, a staff member, or the school, we must take it seriously. So I want this to be a warning to you as students, and to be aware of this. Do not make light of a threat towards another student, staff, or to the school. There are serious repercussions as we have to document this and look at possible interventions, and this stays with you in your permanent file. I would hate for this to be a stumbling block for you in the future. So please choose your words wisely and do not joke about such matters. This Friday for Secondary Chapel, we are excited to have an alumni back, Silas Marvin, who will be speaking to our junior high and high school students. Our elementary students will be having their last family chapel of the school year this Wednesday. Our Friday feast on Friday is pizza. And finally, I'd like to congratulate the track and field athletes. The junior high girls won the league championships even against 1A, 2A, and 3A schools. Our boys did very well, and our high school team performed well and has several athletes moving on to state and a variety of events. Go Eagles and have a great week.